we have Horge Wild 89 in position 2, following closely behind Sofa Gaming from Team Uno Motorsports, who is currently in position 1. Meanwhile, we have Safety Car entering the pits at the moment, and they are currently in position 59. Lastly, Dreegsy01 from Team Eager Works is currently in position 1. We have Lacroix from Team Blast in 2nd place, followed by BGT 1990 in 3rd and Feds in 4th. Meanwhile, Juki Blue 1083 is currently entering the pits and is in position 58. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 2nd place, followed by Feds, who is in 4th position. Profamaker from Team Napgum Kings is currently in 5th place, while Krish00 from Team Eager Works is currently in the 8th position. Juki Blue 1083 just exited the pits in position 58, and then immediately entered the pits still in position 58. Meanwhile, BGT 1990 is holding strong in position 3, and Fafamaker from Team Napgum Kings is currently sitting in position 5. BGT 1990 is currently holding the 3rd position, with a gap of 0.4 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Juki Blue 1083 just exited the pits and is now in 58th position. And Krish00 from Team Eager Works is currently in 8th place. Fafamaker from Team Napgum Kings is in 5th place, while BGT 1990 is currently 3rd and 0.5 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 2nd place. Unfortunately, Sidriq from Team MD Racing is currently 12th and 0.2 seconds behind due to Smoke Blunt from Team for 20 in 11th place. Lastly, BGT 1990 is currently 4th and 0.2 seconds behind Fafamaker from Team Napgum Kings in 3rd place. BGT 1990 is in 4th place, trailing behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 3rd. Feds is in 6th, but was able to pass Skilltill and is now in 5th place. Meanwhile, Sidriq from Team MD Racing is currently in 12th place, with a 0.4 second gap behind due to Smoke Blunt from Team for 20 in 11th. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 4th place, trailing behind BGT 1990 who is in 3rd. Krish00 from Team Eager Works is sitting in 8th place and is 0.5 seconds behind the 7th place driver, Andrea Abrera. Meanwhile, Skilltill has managed to take over 5th place after passing Feds. Jester 90 is currently ahead of Kevin by 0.3 seconds in position 14, while Skilltill is trailing Feds by 0.4 seconds in 6th place. Nonuga 17 is currently in 10th place with a best lap of 3:13.106, which is 9.103 seconds of the fastest lap. Lastly, Feds is in 5th place with a best lap of 3:08.912, only 4.909 seconds of the fastest lap. Andrea Labrera is currently ahead of Iantha Krabi in position 8, while Feds is in 5th and trailing behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 4th. Nonuga 17 is currently in 11th position and following closely behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing in 10th. Feds is also ahead of Skiltil in 6th place. Andrea Labrera is in 8th place and trailing by half a second behind Krish 00 from Team Ego Works in 7th. Feds is currently in 6th place and just 0.2 seconds behind Skiltil, who is in 5th. Meanwhile, Lacroix from Team Blast is holding onto 4th while keeping a lead of 0.4 seconds above Skiltil. Lastly, Ikixar 27 is trailing behind in 20th place and just 0.3 seconds behind Plymouth from Team MD Racing in 19th place. We have Feds in 6th place, trailing behind Skiltil in 5th. Meanwhile, Team Navgum Kings for FanMaker is putting up a strong fight and currently sits in 2nd place, closely following Dreeksy01 from Team Ego Works, who's leading the pack. On the other hand, Skiltil managed to catch up and is trailing just behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 4th place. Lastly, Feds is currently holding onto 6th place and has a small lead over Krish 00 from Team Ego Works in 7th. We've got Dreeksy01 from Team Ego Works sitting at 2nd place, just 0.1 seconds behind FanMaker from Team Navgum Kings, who's currently leading the pack. FanMaker from Team Navgum Kings pulled off a faster lap by 2.1 seconds last time around. Meanwhile, Feds is in 5th position and trailing Lacroix from Team Blast, while Krish 00 from Team Ego Works is sitting in 7th position, behind Skiltil. Lastly, Jester 90 is currently sitting at 14th position and only trailing due to Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 by 0.4 seconds. Krish 00 from Team Ego Works driving a Maserati is currently in position 7, closely tailing Skiltil in position 6. Andrea Labrera is in 8th place, 0.4 seconds behind Krish 00 from Team Ego Works. Sidriq from Team MD Racing is in the 10th position, trailing 0.5 seconds behind Iantha Krabi in position 9. Last lap, Krish 00 from Team Ego Works was 1.9 seconds faster than Andrea Labrera. Currently, Krish 00 from Team Ego Works is just 0.2 seconds behind Skiltil, improving from being 0.4. The GT 1990 said, how to activate doctors. Well, it's the year 1950, there is no doctors yet. It was introduced much later in advanced iterations of Formula racing. But I'm sure these cars can still go pretty fast without it. Feds is currently in 5th place and is only 0.4 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 4th position. On the last lap, Feds managed to shave off a second from their time. Meanwhile, Ianthe Krabi is currently sitting in 9th place, just 0.3 seconds ahead of Citrik from Team MD Racing in 10th place. BGT 1990 is in 3rd place, only 0.3 seconds behind Trixie 01 from Team Eager Works in 2nd place. Speaking of Trixie 01, they are still holding strong in 3rd place, only 0.2 seconds behind BGT 1990. Finally, FCKTHEF. Kara Reister 444 said, "Hi. Hey, how's it going? Are you enjoying the racing action so far?" Jester 90 is in position 14, Feds is currently in 5th place, and Andrea Labrera is currently in 8th place. Citrik from Team MD Racing is currently in position 10, while Skilltill is in position 7. And that's the update for now. Right now Jester 90 is in 13th place, just ahead of Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 in 14th. Andrea Labrera is in 8th place, trailing behind Skilltill in 7th. Meanwhile, Fox DE is in 15th place and is right on the heels of Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 in 14th. Maple Tuner is battling Silver Gaming from Team Uner Motorsports for position 37, while Fox DE is trailing behind Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 by 0.3 seconds in position 15. On the other hand, Rico 079 is heading to the pits while in position 28, while Jester 90 is currently chasing Nanuka 17 in position 12. Horchwild 89 has just made a pit stop and is in position 56, while Deplorableeple is also exiting the pits in position 54. Citrik from Team MD Racing is currently behind Ianthe Krabi in the 9th position. On the other hand, Feds is closely trailing behind Trixie 01 from Team Eager Works and is in the 5th position. Lastly, D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is also exiting the pits and is now in position 55. Feds made a pass on Trixie 01 for position 4, Horchwild 89 exited the pits in position 56, Citrik from Team MD Racing is currently in 10th place, Ianthe Krabi and Andrea Labrera are battling for 8th and 9th place, while Citrik is close behind in 10th. Under 40 from Team Underdogs is currently ahead of Ikixar 27 in 18th and 19th place respectively. Jester 90 is currently in position 13 and trailing behind Nanuga 17 in position 12 by 0.5, while Fox D is in position 15 and chasing down Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 in position 14 by 0.4. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs is in position 18 and closely following Hugged 03 from Team Nafgum Kings in position 17 by 0.4. Lastly, Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is in position 11 and only 0.1 behind Sidrik from Team MD Racing in position 10. Sabin 27 from Team Blast overtook Ikaxar 27 for 19th position, while Sidrik from Team MD Racing is currently in 11th position. Jester 90 is closing in on Nanuga 17 in 12th position, and Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is trailing not far behind Iantha Krabi in 9th position. Meanwhile, Zolin 03 has gone into the pits and is currently in 44th position. That's a quick recap of what's happening so far. Watermelon 77777 just entered the pits while positioned at 52. Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 is currently in 14th place with a best lap time of 2:57.396, which is 2.626 seconds off the fastest lap time. Feds is currently in 5th place, trailing behind Driggsy 01 from Team Ego Works who is in 4th position. Meanwhile, KRH00 from Team Ego Works is in 6th place, following closely behind Feds in 5th place. A few drivers have just entered and exited the pits, with Zolin 03 and Unaroakasur changing positions. Iantha Krabi is currently in position 9, while Watermelon 77777 is in position 53. And Krish 00 from Team Ego Works is quite close to Feds in position 5. That's the latest update for now. We just saw Watermelon 77777 exit the pits in 53rd position while Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is holding the 10th spot. Meanwhile, Unaroakasur came into the pits in 54th position, but managed to exit and maintain the same position. Iantha Krabi is chasing after Andrea Abrera in the 8th spot while MD162 from Team MD Racing is trailing behind AFRO in 22nd position. And finally, MD162 was able to make up some ground by being 0.6 seconds faster than the previous lap. Gilded Sarkophagi is currently in the pits in 20th position while Nanuga 17 is racing close behind Jester 90 in 12th place. Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is chasing after Iantha Krabi in 9th place, and Jester 90 is trying to catch up to Sidrik from Team MD Racing who is in 11th place. Finally, Niaib has completed a pit stop and remains in 34th place. Colt just entered the pits in position 48, while Gilded Sarkophagi just exited the pits in position 44. Krish 00 from Team Ego Works overtook Driggsy 01 from Team Ego Works for position 4, and Iantha Krabi is currently in 10th place with a 0.4 second gap behind Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works in 9th place. Niaib just entered the pits in position 49, while Colt exited the pits in position 51. Iantha Krabi is holding at position 10 with Cedric from Team MD Racing trailing behind by 0.3 seconds. Currently, Feds is in position 6 with the best lap of 2:56.002, which is 1.232 seconds off the fastest lap. Thank you so much MikeJason09 for following my channel. I really appreciate your support. I hope you enjoy watching the R-driven racing cars in this simulator. It's always exciting to see what they're capable of. Iantha Krabi is currently in 10th position, with Cedric from Team MD Racing in close pursuit at 11th. Colt is exiting the pits and Feds is trailing Drixie01 from Team Ego Works at 5th and 6th positions respectively. Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works was faster last lap than Iantha Krabi, who was pushing to catch up. Lastly, AFRO is aiming to pass Ikixar 27 at 20th position after a significant speed increase. Nanuga 17 is trailing behind Jester 90 in position 12, while Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is currently in position 9 and made up some ground in the last lap. On the other hand, John073 has just entered the pits in position 28. Those are the latest updates for now. Hugged03 is chasing Kevin for 16th position, while Zianmania and Smurf20 are both entering the pits. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently 4th. John073 just left the pits in position 33. And Nanuga17 is in 13th position with a best lap time of 2 minutes and 57.734 seconds, which is 3.197 seconds of the fastest lap time. John073, Smurf20, and Zianmania have all made pit stops, while Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 4th position, trailing Krish00 from Team Ego Works by 0.5 seconds and who was 3.2 seconds faster on the last lap. On the other hand, Iantha Krabi and Cedric are battling for the 10th and 11th positions respectively, with only 0.4 seconds separating them. And that's the latest update on the AI Racing Simulator. On the track, Cedric from Team MD Racing is currently in position 11, just ahead of Jester 90 in position 12. Zianmania and Smurf20 are both exiting the pits, while Nanuga 17 is holding onto position 12. With a small lead over Jester 90 in position 13. Finally, Iantha Krabi is currently in 10th place, with a best lap of 2:58.437, and is about 3.9 seconds off the fastest lap time. We just saw Fox D in position 14 battling due to Smoke Blunt from Team for 20. Iantha Krabi was in 10th place, but is now entering the pits. Meanwhile, Cedric from Team MD Racing is also entering the pits, currently in 14th place. Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is holding strong in 9th place. That's all for now. We have Muzara Pioa chasing after Crumpy in position 30, with Crumpy having been 0.9 seconds faster on the last lap. Trifo 93 just entered the pits from 25th position. Meanwhile, Krish00 is trailing behind BGT 1990 in the battle for 2nd place by just 0.4 seconds, and Shahashi is close behind Justice for Wisp in 36th position. We just saw the racers exiting and entering the pits. Iantha Krabby is currently in position 26 and entered the pits, while Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in position 44 and also entered the pits. Cedric from Team MD Racing exited the pits and is currently in position 32. And Jester 90 is holding position 11. Those are the latest updates on the race. We just saw Trivo 93 enter and exit the pits, as well as Gary 710 from Team for 20. Nonuga 17 is currently in the top 10 positions, while Muzarapayo is trailing closely behind Crampy. And finally, we also saw Luke Runs make an exit from the pits. We just saw some action on the track. Nonuga 17 is in position 10, trying to catch up to Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works, who is currently in 9th place. Luke Runs had to pit and is now in 47th position. And there was a battle for 10th place between Jester 90 and Nonuga 17, but Nonuga 17 managed to take the spot. That's all for now. Jester 90 is trailing Nonuga 17 by 0.3 seconds, currently in position 11, while R40 from Team Underdogs has overtaken Judas Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 for the 14th spot. Meanwhile, Gary 710 from Team for 20 has emerged out of the pits in the 51st position. Lastly, Nonuga 17 is leading Jester 90 by 0.3 seconds in the current standings. We've seen some action in the pits with Nonuga 17, Fox DE, and Judas Smoke a Blunt all making stops. Meanwhile, Bosca Lovegiel is trailing closely behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in position 20, and Feds is currently in 6th place, but not far behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 5th. Ikadzar 27 is currently fighting to overtake AFRO in position 15, while Mane Speeder has just entered the pits in 25th place. Lacroix from Team Blast is also in a close battle with Feds in position 5. Meanwhile, Muzarapayoer and Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports have both made pit stops. That's the latest update on the racing action in our AI simulator. We just saw several drivers entering the pits, including Eldervo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 41st position, Shahashi from the same team currently in 29th position, Judas Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 who was in 32nd position, and Nonuga 17 who was in 33rd position. On the other hand, we have R40 from Team Underdogs currently sitting in 12th place, and Trixie01 from Team Ego Works in 4th position. We have 4 drivers exiting the pits and resuming their positions on the track. Meanwhile, Kokubai 90 from Team Ego Works is holding steady in position 10, while Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports rejoins the race in position 43. Firatrolorix said, Amy, how is possible that 2 players in same team exiting at pits together? Hey Firatrolorix. That's actually a great question. I think it's probably because the drivers from the same team have a similar driving style, so they may pit in at around the same time. Or it could simply be a coincidence. These AI drivers are quite unpredictable sometimes. Ferry Trollerix and Brian 211025 just entered and exited the pits, with Ferry Trollerix maintaining his position and Brian 211025 dropping to position 50. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 12th place, with Kevin trailing behind in 13th place. We just saw Ikixar 27, MD 162, and Plumuk from Team MD Racing enter the pits while AFRO is currently in 15th position. Also, Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings just entered the pits in position 21. Finally, Mine Peter is currently in the 39th position. Silver Gaming and Justice for Wisp just entered the pits, while Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is exiting. Feds passed Dreeksy01 from Team Eager Works for 3rd place, with Jester 90 also leaving the pits in position 18. That's it for now. We just saw a few drivers exiting and entering the pits, including AFRO, who is currently in 24th place. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is doing well in 12th position, while Plumeup from Team MD Racing just left the pits in position 31. Jester 90 also came out of the pits in 17th position, and Ikixar 27 is right behind them in 25th place. We just saw a number of cars coming in and out of the pits, with Crumpy exiting in position 37, and Plumeup from Team MD Racing entering the pits in position 31. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently 11th, and we saw MD 162 from Team MD Racing exiting the pits in position 31. Finally, Plumeup from Team MD Racing and Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings both exited the pits in positions 33 and 34, respectively. We have Trifo 93 at position 27, Juki Blue 1083 exiting the pits as position 49, Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings at position 12, Zolin 03 exiting the pits in position 51, Juki Blue 1083 entering the pits again while still at position 49, and Iantha Krabby currently in 18th place. Currently on the racetrack, Maple Tuner is in position 20 while Juki Blue 1083 just left the pits at position 50. R40 from Team Underdogs is in position 12 and is trailing Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings, who is in position 11 by 0.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Watermelon 77777 and Zolin 03 just exited the pits at position 52 and 51 respectively. And lastly, R40 from Team Underdogs is entering the pits while currently in position 12. Watermelon 77777 just made a pit stop and is back on the track in position 52. Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in position 49. In other news, Slavshan is entering the pits in position 16 while Sidrik from Team MD Racing is currently in position 22nd and is ahead of Gilded Sarkophagi in position 23 by 0.3 seconds. And finally, Iantha Krabby is in 18th position with a gap of 0.3 seconds behind Ran Yarkumo in position 17. R40 from Team Underdogs and Boscalovgio both entered the pits while Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works is currently in position 9. R40 from Team Underdogs exited the pits in position 18 while Bosco is now in position 22. Jesus from Team Eager Works is currently in 19th position, 0.1 behind R40 from Team Underdogs in 18th position. That's the recap for now. Jesus from Team Eager Works is now in 18th position. Bok Loves You has dropped to 25th position and is currently 0.3 behind due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 in position 24. Trifo 93 has overtaken Bok Loves You to claim the 25th position. Nonuga 17 is in position 23, 0.2 behind AFRO who is in 22nd position. Slavshan just got out of the pits and is currently in 37th position. Finally, Gilded Sarcophagi is in 19th position, 0.5 seconds behind Jesus from Team Eager Works in 18th position. Jester 90 is currently in 16th position, ahead of Maple Tuner in 17th. Iamtha Krabi is in 15th place, trailing behind Ran Yarkumo in 14th. Sidrik is behind Gilded Sarcophagi in 20th position, and AFRO is just behind R40 from Team Underdogs in 22nd place. Those are the current standings. Maple Tuner is trailing Jester 90 by 0.4 seconds in the 16th position while Gilded Sarcophagi is maintaining the 19th position with a small lead of 0.4 seconds over Sidrik from Team MD Racing who clocked 0.9 seconds faster last lap. Jester 90 is closely following Iamtha Krabi in the 15th position while Bobardo from Team Blast made its way to the pit lane from the 58th position on the grid. Gilded Sarcophagi and Jesus from Team Eager Works were battling for positions 18 and 19, with only 0.3 seconds between them, until Gilded Sarcophagi had to enter the pits and dropped down to position 21. Meanwhile, Maple Tuner made a pit stop, and is now in position 17. Nonuga 17 and Judas Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 are currently battling it out for position 22. We have Bobardo from Team Blast just exiting the pits and now in position 58, while Nonuga 17 is currently holding onto position 22. Boscologiel is trailing behind just 0.3 seconds from Trifo 93 in the 23rd spot. Niaib is also entering the pits now, currently in position 36. AFRO is trying to catch up to Sidrik from Team MD Racing who is on spot 19, with a mere 0.5 second gap. Finally, Colt also made a pit stop, and is still on position 45. We just saw Maple Tuner and Gilded Sarcophagi exiting the pits, while Feds and Trixie01 from Team Eager Works were able to make their way back onto the track in strong positions. Lacroix from Team Blast and Skilltill are also still holding their own on the leaderboard. Niaib just exited the pits and is now in position 50. Andrea Librera is currently entering the pits while in 8th position, followed by Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works who is also entering the pits while in 9th, as well as Sabine 27 from Team Blast who is in 10th position. Meanwhile, Lacroix from Team Blast is currently leading the race while Niaib is now entering the pits in last place. Feds moved up to 3rd position after a pit stop, while Andrea Librera entered the pits in 8th position. BGT 1990 also exited the pits and is now in 4th place. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 of Team Blast is currently sitting at 9th place. Lacroix from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 6, while joining 00 from Team Luna Motorsports is currently entering the pits in position 12. Skiltil also just exited the pits and is now in position 7. Meanwhile, Ren Yerkumo is currently in 16th and entering the pits, while Okyoki 3 just exited the pits in position 13. AFRO is currently in position 15, while Judas Mokablunt from Team for 20 is in position 18. Onoro Ekasuel is currently entering the pits in position 57, and Jesus from Team Ego Works just left the pits in position 41. Lastly, Ren Yerkumo just entered the pits and currently in position 40. We have Iantha Krabi currently in 9th position, trailing behind Andrea Labrera. Ren Yerkumo just exited the pits in position 40, while Judas Mokablunt from Team for 20 is trying to catch up with Nanuga 17 in position 17, who had a faster lap last lap. And we also have Jesus from Team Ego Works exiting the pits in position 46. That's the current state of the race so far. Jester 90 is currently in 10th place and trailing behind Iantha Krabi in 9th. Meanwhile, Nanuga 17 is in 17th place and trying to catch up to Hugt 03 from Team Navgum Kings in 16th. Onoro Ekasuel has just exited the pits and is currently in 57th position, while Nanuga 17 is still trailing behind Hugt 03 from Team Navgum Kings. That's a quick recap of what's been happening so far. Silver Gaming said, PLS help me. Of course. What do you need help with? We've got Onoro Ekasuel coming out of the pits and in position 57, while Judas Mokablunt from Team for 20 just passed Nanuga 17 for 17th place. Currently, Ikixar 27 is trailing Trifo 93 in position 20 by just 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Jester 90 is currently driving a Jaguar and in 10th position, with Iantha Krabi right ahead of them in 9th position. Silver Gaming said, Amy, my driver is having medical issues, please help him. I'm sorry, but as an AI, I'm not able to perform medical assistance. Please don't hesitate to seek help from professionals immediately if this is a serious issue. We've seen Ikixar 27 in 20th place, while D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering entered and exited the pits in position 56. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently holding the 10th position, trailing behind Iantha Krabi in position 9 by 0.4 seconds. Deplorableeple exited the pits in position 55, and Bosco Lucia was 0.8 seconds faster than Ikixar 27 last lap, currently holding position 21, 0.4 seconds behind Ikixar 27. Lastly, D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering also exited the pits in position 56. Jester 90 and Iantha Krabi are currently 9th and 10th, with Jester 90 losing position to Iantha Krabi. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs is in 12th position with a best lap time of 2:58.052, 3.515 seconds of the fastest lap. We also have Deplorableeple exiting the pits at 55th position, Xianmania exiting at 46th position, and D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering exiting at 56th position. We have Andrea Abrera in position 9, followed by Iantha Krabi in position 10, just barely ahead of Jester 90 in 11th place. R40 from Team Underdogs is not too far behind in 12th place, having made up some time on the last lap. Jester 90 is driving a Jaguar and currently holding onto 11th place, but R40 from Team Underdogs is hot on their heels. Trifo 93 said, "If I redeem, Overcast, and a not-so-sand AI, what exactly happens?" Redeeming Overcast and not-so-smart AI powers up the car's sensors, making it more sensitive to environmental changes such as temperature, humidity, and the latest weather forecast. This AI can adjust to changing weather conditions quicker, meaning better performance on the track. Cedric from Team ND Racing and John073 both entered the pits, while Iantha Krabi is currently in 10th position and trailing behind Andrea Abrera in 9th. Meanwhile, Cedric is now in 14th position and 0.5 seconds behind Okioki3, who's in 13th. Trifo 93 is currently in 17th position, just behind Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 in 16th. Trifo 93 was able to go 1.3 seconds faster than Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 on the last lap. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is entering the pits in 34th, while Nanuga 17 is currently in 16th. Finally, Cedric from Team ND Racing is exiting the pits in 37th. Hugged03 said, "Amy has Sportscars 1950 engine go." Oh, I'm not sure about that, but these cars were powered by engines that varied in size and power output from 2.0 L for cylinders to 5.5 L V12S. They were known for their high performance and thrilling driving experience. Iantha Krabi is in position 10 and trailing behind Andrea Abrera in position 9 by 0.4 seconds. Cedric from Team ND Racing has just exited the pits, while Zolin03 is currently in the pits. Meanwhile, John073 has just left the pits and is in position 42. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 11th place, while BGT 1990 is in 4th with a best lap of 2:55.175, just 0.638 seconds behind the fastest lap. Hugged03 said, "Amy, what is the noise of Sportscars 1950 engine? It's a distinct sound that can be described as throaty and high-pitched, with a lot of growl and grunt. It's really impressive to hear in person." We've just seen Zolin03 entering and exiting the pits while currently in position 50. Meanwhile, BGT 1990 is close behind Feds in position 3. Andrea Abrera is holding steady in position 10 with a Maserati and managed to maintain a lead of 0.2 ahead of her 40 from Team Underdogs in position 11. Lastly, Iantha Krabi is currently in 12th and has just entered the pits. That's where we stand at the moment. Watermelon 77777 just left the pits and is in 52nd position, while Luke Runs is entering the pits and currently holding onto 33rd position. BGT 1990 is currently sitting in 4th place, AFRO is entering the pits and in 54th position, and Iantha Krabi just exited the pits at 32nd position. Lastly, Okyoki 3 is currently in 10th place. BGT 1990 is currently in 4th place and is just 0.3 seconds behind Feds, who is in the 3rd position. Iantha Krabi has just entered and exited the pits and is currently in 32nd place, while Okyoki 3 is in 10th place and trailing Andrea Abrera by 0.4 seconds, but managed to be 1.3 seconds faster in the last lap. Trifo 93 also exited the pits and is now in 41st position. Trifo 93 has just exited the pits and is now in position 42. Luke Runs has also entered and exited the pits, now currently in position 46. R40 from Team Underdogs is in position 12, while AFRO has just exited the pits and now in position 56. BGT 1990 is currently in position 4, closely following Feds, who's in position 3 by only 0.2 seconds. Feds is currently in 4th position while driving a Maserati and is closely trailing behind BGT 1990 in 3rd place. Dreezy01 from Team Ego Works is also not far behind, currently in 6th position and trailing Lacroix from Team Blast, who is in 5th position. Additionally, Rico079 has entered the pits and is currently in 50th position. We just saw Lacroix from Team Blast and Dreezy01 from Team Ego Works battling it out for position 5, with Lacroix initially passing Dreezy01 but then losing the position again. Currently, Feds is in position 4 while Lacroix is in position 6 and trailing behind Dreezy01 by 0.2 seconds. That's all for now, folks. Feds is currently in 4th place, trailing BGT 1990 by half a second, who is in 3rd position. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports just entered the pits while in 26th position and later exited in 30th place. Judas Mocha-Blunt from Team 420 is currently in 16th position with a slight lead of 0.2 seconds over Fox DE in 17th place. Finally, Rico079 just exited the pits and is currently in 52nd position. Gary710 from Team 420 and Eldervo67 from Team Lunar Motorsports just made pit stops and are back on the track. BGT 1990 is currently in 4th place, while Okyoki 3 is in 10th position with a slight lead over R40 from Team Underdogs, who is in 11th spot. Gary710 re-entered the race in position 41, and Eldervo67 in position 42. BGT 1990 is in 4th position, while Gary710 from Team 420 and Eldervo67 from Team Lunar Motorsports are both entering the pits in positions 41 and 42 respectively. Okyoki 3 is currently in 10th place. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits, currently in position 40. Finally, R40 from Team Underdogs is in 11th position, holding a 0 point for second lead over Jester 90 in 12th position. Jester 90 is currently in 12th position and 0.3 seconds behind R40 from Team Underdogs, who is in 11th. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently holding 11th position. Nanuga 17 is currently in 15th position and 0.4 seconds behind Hogt 03 from Team Navgum Kings, who is in 14th. We just had Gary 710 from Team for 20 and Eldervo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports exit the pits in positions 46 and 47 respectively. Also worth noting, Jester 90's best lap time is 2 minutes and 57.79 for seconds, which is 3.257 seconds of the fastest lap time. Fox DE and Mane Speeder just entered the pits, while Jester 90 made a move to pass R40 for position 11. Musarapayo is also in the pits currently, and MD 162 is holding position 17. Lastly, Jester 90 is currently in position 12. Mane Speeder, Gilded Sarcophagi, Vera Trollerix, and Brian 211025 have entered the pits, while Jester 90 is currently in position 12. Meanwhile, Nanuga 17 has just exited the pits and is now in position 27. We've had a few drivers entering and exiting the pits, including Nanuga 17 in 27th position, Kokubai 90 from Team Eagle Works in 26th position, Fox DE in 31st position, Musarapayo in 35th position, and Judas Blunt from Team for 20 in 37th position. Currently, R40 from Team Underdogs is in 11th position. Mane Speeder just exited the pits in position 35. Skilltail is currently in position 7. Colt is entering the pits in position 45. Judas Blunt from Team for 20 just exited the pits in position 37. Brian 211025 just exited the pits in position 41. And Gilded Sarcophagi just exited the pits in position 42. That's the update for now. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 7th place, while Bosca Lovegiao is currently in 16th position. Brian 211025, Gilded Sarcophagi, Vera Trollerix, and Neip have just exited the pits and are currently in positions 41, 42, 43, and 46, respectively. Neip pitted and dropped from 46th to 47th position, while Colt pitted and moved up to 48th. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 11th position, closely followed by Jester 90 in 12th. We have Bosca Lovegiao in 16th place, trailing Ikexar 27 by 0.4 seconds. Colt has just exited the pits in position 48. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently 43rd, closely behind Eldervo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 42nd place. Finally, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 13th place, with a gap of 0.4 seconds to Jester 90 in position 12. Jester 90 is currently in 13th place, trailing behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports, who is in 12th place. Kevin is currently in 21st place and is trying to catch up to Justice for Wisp, who is in 20th. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports passed R40 from Team Underdogs for 11th place. Okyoki 3 has just moved up to position 8, passing Sabine 27 from Team Blast. Meanwhile, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently behind Andrea Labrera in position 10. Currently Jester 90 is in 13th position, while Andrea Labrera is in 11th position driving a Maserati and trailing Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports, who is in 10th position. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 12th position, just half a second behind Andrea Labrera in 11th. MD 162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 17th position, closely behind Boscolovgio in position 16. Meanwhile, Xian Mania is trailing behind Jump 073 in position 28. In the battle for position 16, Boscolovgio maintains his lead of 0.4 seconds ahead of MD 162 from Team MD Racing. MD162 from Team MD Racing, Bloomup from Team MD Racing, Kevin, and Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports have all entered the pits. Xianmania is currently ahead of Maple Tuner in position 29, and Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 is positioned at 39. Boscolovcia said, "What happened with Krish 00? I'm not sure, the AI hasn't given me any information about what happened to them. But let's hope it wasn't anything too serious." We just saw Horchwild 89 exit the pits and enter the pits again in position 52. Jester 90 is currently in position 13, and a 40 from Team Underdogs is 12th. Lastly, we also saw Watermelon 77777 exit the pits in position 51, and Unaro Ekasuel enter the pits in position 56. Our 40 from Team Underdogs is currently holding the 12th position while driving a Jaguar, and is 0.3 seconds behind Andrea Labrera, who is in 11th position. Jester 90 is trailing closely behind our 40, and is occupying the 13th position. Xianmania just exited the pit, and is currently the 38th position. On the other hand, Xianmania is entering the pits for his pit stop. We have Jump 073, who's currently in position 22 and trailing Cedric from Team MD Racing by 0.4 seconds. Unaro Ekasuel has just exited the pits and is in position 56, while our 40 from Team Underdogs is holding steady at position 12. At the front of the pack, we have Skilltill in 5th place driving a Maserati, chasing Treatsy 01 from Team Eager Works, who's ahead by 0.4 seconds. Skilltill was able to shave off 2.2 seconds off his previous lap. Justice for Wisp and Neo Texan from Team Navcom Kings have both made pit stops and are currently in 15th and 14th positions respectively. Meanwhile, Jump 073 is currently in 23rd position on the track. Cedric from Team MD Racing and Jump 073 have both entered the pits, currently in positions 22 and 25 respectively. Jester 90 and Ikexar 27 have exited the pits in positions 18 and 19. Andrea Labrera is currently in 11th place. Our 40 from Team Underdogs is in position 12. Jester 90 has just exited the pits in position 18. Ikexar 27 has also just exited the pits in position 20. And Jump 073 is currently entering the pits while seated at position 25. On the other hand, Neo Texan from Team Navcom Kings has just left the pits and improved to position 22, while Justice for Wisp has also exited the pits and is now positioned in 23rd place. Hey everyone! Thanks so much to Zekabox and anyone else who just followed the channel. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Let's root for some of these AI racers and see who comes out on top. Andrea Labrera is currently 12th, trailing by 0.4 seconds behind her 40 from Team Underdogs in position 11. Treatsy 01 from Team Eager Works is in 5th place and is hot on the heels of Skilltill in 4th, trailing by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Cedric from Team MD Racing has just left the pits, and Jump073 is in the process of exiting the pits as well, currently sitting in position 36 and 38, respectively. Lastly, Lacroix from Team Blast is in 6th place, chasing down Drixie01 from Team Eager Works with a gap of 0.2 seconds. Andrea Labrera is in 11th place, closely followed by Hoped03 from Team Nafgum Kings. Maple Tuner is currently in 19th position with a best lap time of 2:58.679, which is 4.142 seconds off the fastest lap time. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 5th place and trailing Skilltill in 4th place by only 0.4 seconds. Justice for Wisp is in 24th position and just 0.3 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in 23rd place. Fox DE is ahead of Plume from Team MD Racing by 0.4 in position 25. Drixie01 is behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 6th place, and Justice for Wisp is currently in 24th place with a best lap time of 2:57.483, almost 3 seconds behind the fastest lap time. Lacroix from Team Blast is trailing Skilltill by 0.3 seconds in 5th place. To recap, Drixie01 from Team Eager Works is currently in 6th position and close behind Lacroix from Team Blast, who is in 5th position. Lacroix was also faster on the last lap. Skilltill is just ahead in 4th position. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs trails slightly behind Andrea Labrera in 10th position. Smurf20 from Team for 20 just entered the pits in 35th place, and Jester90 is hot on the tail of Maple Tuner in 20th position. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 11th position, chasing Andrea Labrera, who is in 10th. Smurf20 from Team for 20 just exited the pits in 39th position, while Drixie01 from Team Eager Works is trying to catch up with Lacroix from Team Blast, who is currently in 5th position. Meanwhile, Nonuger17 is battling it out with Ran Yerkumo for the 16th position. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 11th position and will be entering the pits, while Nonuger17 is in 17th position and was 2.8 seconds faster than Ran Yerkumo in the last lap. Boscolovgiao has entered the pits and is currently in 13th position, and Smurf20 from Team for 20 has just exited the pits in position 45. Currently Slavshan has moved up 2 positions after exiting the pits, while R40 from Team Underdogs is now in position 13. On the other hand, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is trailing behind Nonuger17 in position 17 by 0.3. Slavshan and R40 from Team Underdogs just entered the pits, while Boscolovgiao is also on his way. Meanwhile, Iantha Krabi has just exited the pits. Slavshan is currently in 12th position and R40 from Team Underdogs is 13th. Thank you so much Caveman130 for following the channel. I hope you're enjoying the race and the action-packed excitement of our AI drivers. Andrea Cabrera is currently in 10th place. Deplorably Paul and D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering are entering the pits in 52nd place. Trifo 93 is also entering the pits in 54th place, and Luke Runs is entering the pits in 37th place. Meanwhile, Slavshan just exited the pits and is currently in 29th place. We just saw Bobardo from Team Blast entering the pits, while Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 13th position. BGT 1990 has just exited the pits, taking 6th position. Meanwhile, D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is entering the pits in 52nd position, while Okyoki 3 is also entering the pits, currently in 8th position. And that's it for now. We have Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 13th place, with a slight lead of 0.2 over MD 162 from Team MD Racing, who is in 14th position. Meanwhile, BGT 1990 has just exited the pits in 6th place, and Trifo 93 is exiting the pits in a much lower position at 54th. We also have Luke Runs leaving the pits in 45th place. Stay tuned for more updates as the race progresses. We have just witnessed some pit stops with Deplorably Paul, Trifo 93, Luke Runs and Bobardo from Team Blast all exiting the pits. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 has made their way up to position 11, but is now heading back into the pits. We've got Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports currently in 16th position and entering the pits. Last lap, they were 2.4 seconds faster than their competitor in 12th position, Ran Yarkumo. In other news, Okyoki 3 is exiting the pits in 11th position, while Jester 90 is currently in 15th. And Colt just left the pits and is now in position 49. We just saw some pretty interesting moves on the track. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports entered the pits in 20th position, while Colt exited in 49th. Fanmaker from Team Navgum Kings managed to exit the pits in 1st place, and Chris00 from Team Ego Works followed suit, exiting in 57th position. Finally, we saw Feds exit the pits in 2nd place. Exciting race so far. Lacroix from Team Blast exited the pits in position 4, followed by Dreeksy01 from Team Ego Works in position 5. Skiltil is currently holding position 3 on the track. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is exiting the pits in position 30. Lastly, Lacroix from Team Blast is now entering the pits after currently holding position 4 on the track. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just entered the pits while in position 8. Colt is currently in position 50 and is 2.5 seconds behind Watermelon 77777 in position 49, who was 49.6 seconds faster last lap. Fanmaker from Navgum Kings and Feds are both exiting the pits in positions 1 and 2, respectively. And finally, Sabine 27 from Team Blast is exiting the pits in position 7. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is in position 7, Andrea Cabrera just exited the pits in position 9, Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings is currently in position 10, Lacroix from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 6, and Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings is also exiting the pits in position 10. And finally, Andrea Cabrera is currently in position 9. Sabine 27 from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 7, while Ran Yarkumo is entering the pits in position 16. Nonuga 17 moved up to position 12, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits in position 9, and Maple Tuner is currently entering the pits in position 19. Lastly, R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in position 15. Hey there, soy and Manuel. Thank you so much for following and joining our channel. It's great to have you here with us today. Hope you're enjoying the AI car racing simulator, and feel free to chat with me if you have any questions or comments. Let's keep the good vibes going. We had Jesus from Team Ego Works entering the pits in position 33, while Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently at position 37. On the other hand, Ren Yarkumo has just exited the pits and is now at position 27, while Maple Tuner also exits the pits but is in position 28. Shahashi, however, drops down to position 36. Lastly, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is currently at 12th place. We just saw Ran Yarkumo exit the pits in position 29, with Maple Tuner following suit at position 34. BGT 1990 is currently driving a Maserati and is in second place, trailing for FAMaker from Team Nafgum Kings by 0.2. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs is in 12th place, 0.4 behind Andrea Cabrera in 11th place. It's worth noting that R40 was 50.1 seconds faster than the previous lap. To wrap things up, Jesus from Team Ego Works also made an appearance, exiting the pits in 43rd place. MD 162 from Team MD Racing is in position 13, with R40 from Team Underdogs close behind in 12th place. BGT 1990 is currently 0.5 seconds behind for FAMaker from Team Nafgum Kings in first place. Jesus from Team Ego Works has just exited the pits and is in position 44. Meanwhile, Jester 90 is narrowly trailing behind MD 162. Finally, for FAMaker from Team Nafgum Kings is only 0.2 seconds away from taking the lead from BGT 1990. Maple Tuner said, "Amy, how many burgers can one eat in the duration of a race?" Well, that depends on how hungry or fast someone eats. But considering that most races on this stream last 5 to 10 minutes, I believe it would be challenging to eat more than 1 or 2 burgers in that time. Nonuga 17 is in 10th position, Jester 90 moved up to 13th, and is closely trailing MD 162 from Team MD Racing in position 13. Fox DE just entered the pits from 23rd position. Drixie01 from Team Ego Works is currently in 5th place, and Plumeup from Team MD Racing is currently in 22nd position. Nonuga 17 entered the pits and dropped to 26th position but later made his way back to 25th. In the meantime, Fox DE also went into the pits and came out in 34th position. Drixie01 of Team Ego Works is still holding on strong at 5th place. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently at 9th position. That's all for now. Currently Team Underdog's driver R40 is in 11th position, closely following Andrea Abrera in 10th. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 from Team Blast is staying ahead of Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 8th and 9th positions respectively. Additionally, Fox D just exited the pits and is now in 39th position. Skiltil is currently in 5th position, close behind Streaksy01 from Team Ego Works who is in 4th. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently 9th, trailing behind Sabine 27 from Team Blast who is in 8th place. Also, Jester 90 is in 14th position, 0.2 seconds behind Boscolovgiao who is in 13th. The current standings show Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 9th place, trailing behind Sabine 27 from Team Blast in position 8 by 0.2 seconds. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs is in 11th place, 0.3 seconds behind Andrea Abrera who is in 10th place. In the last lap, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports was able to catch up and was 1.1 seconds faster. Lastly, AFRO from an unmentioned team has entered the pits while in the 55th position. R40 from Team Underdogs is in 11th place, followed by Hoped03 from Team Nafgum Kings in 15th place and Boscolovgiao in 14th. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently in 9th place, just behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 8th place. That's the current state of the race. We have Ixar 27 and Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings battling for position 16, with Neo Texum just overtaking Ixar 27. Meanwhile, AFRO is entering and exiting the pits in position 55. And finally, BGT 1990 is currently in position 2. We just witnessed an exciting race in the AI racing simulator. The drivers from BGT 1990 and FKFEDS finished second and third respectively. However, it wasn't a good day for Gary 710 from Team for 20, Maple Tuner, and Fox DE as they finished 38th, 39th, and 40th positions. And lastly, AFRO finished 55th position. That's all for the summary. From what we just witnessed, several R-driven cars managed to secure decent positions while some others didn't do so well. Drixie01 from Team Eager Works came in 4th while Skilltail took the 5th position. Lacroix from Team Blast rounded up the top 6 finishers. Unfortunately, several others like Unor Casual and D-Factor didn't perform as well, coming in 52nd and 53rd respectively. Meanwhile, Smurf 20 from Team for 20 finished in the 43rd spot. That's a quick recap of what went down in the racing simulator. In the latest race, we had 6 teams compete in the simulator. Bobardo from Team Blast finished in position 57, while Okioki 3 finished strong in position 7. Zolian03 placed in position 46, and Joyman00 from Team Uno Motorsports came in at position 8. Sabine 27 from Team Blast and Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works concluded the race with positions 9 and 47 respectively. That's a quick recap of the recent race results for our R-driven racing cars. We've just seen some intense racing action here on the track. It was a tough race for all the teams involved, but in the end, Muzarapayo finished in 22nd position, followed closely by Kevin in 23rd and Slavshan in 24th. Rounding out the bottom of the pack was Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports in 25th and Judas Mocha.